Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. I'm the Urban Seer, and welcome to this special Valentine's Day love reading. Love is one of the most magical forces in the universe, and whether your heart is set on someone special or you're calling in new romance, this pick a card reading is designed to bring you some clarity, insight and guidance on your love journey. This reading will help you tap into the energy of love surrounding you currently, whether it's the thoughts and feelings of someone on your mind, the potential of a new romantic connection, or how you can align yourself with the love you truly desire. Whether you're manifesting a soulmate, seeking answers about an existing connection, or simply opening your heart to love, these messages will help you navigate your path. This special reading is also part of this channel's Week of Love, a special celebration in honor of Valentine's Day. So all week we will have a different event each day. Please do check out the community tab for more details. And as usual, this is a pick a card reading. So I have our 3 different decks laid out for you to choose from. And I have chosen the 2 of Cups from each deck. The 2 of Cups represents soulmate connection, true love, twin flame energy. So let's take a look. This deck is the Guardian of the Night tarot deck. We have the 2 of Cups from there. This is group number 1. Group number 2, we have the Muse tarot deck. Taking a little spin there. We have this is called the 2 of Emotions. So the traditional cups is the emotions in this deck. And group number 3, this is from the Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic deck. The 2 of Cups from there. So take a moment, take a deep breath in, center your energy, focus on your person, if that's what's going on for you currently, or focusing on the kind of love that you would like to bring in if you're looking for new love. But let's dive in and see what messages are meant for you. Hey group number 1, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the Guardian of the Night tarot deck in this beautiful image with the elephants, and you know, elephants are a symbol of loyalty, strength and unity. Such a beautiful connection here, okay? Which is maybe the relationship that you're wanting to manifest for yourself with someone or with someone new. I have shuffled and pulled the rest of your tarot cards, so let's dive in to placement number 1, which is called, the placement is called the Heart Magnet. If you have someone special in mind, this card is about their current emotional and energetic state. So what's on their mind, can't speak, what's on their mind, what's on their heart. Not necessarily about this connection, but just in general, and how it can help us see how it's influencing this connection though. If it's someone new, again, we're still looking at their current energy, what they're going through in life. They may not be in your energetic field yet, but what's going on for them, that person who exists, who's out there and on their way to you. We have the 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles, this is nice energy, okay? 3 of Pentacles is someone who is currently embodying the energy of wanting to collaborate with someone, okay? Pentacles is a grounded energy. So with regards to love, your person is wanting to be a team. Okay, so it's like that they are, a readiness here is what I feel for a committed relationship. With it being Pentacles, this is about a groundedness, a loyalty, realism as well. So there isn't a head in the clouds energy here. Maybe through what they've been through in the past, you know, that they've had relationships maybe that have not worked out and they weren't maybe in the right place energetically. But now we see with the Three of Pentacles, this is about really wanting to work through differences, wanting to, it's like meet someone or be with someone, if this is an existing connection, you know, with you, where they have really the same goal in mind, which is a committed relationship, which is union. And like what I keep feeling and what I keep the message, the channeling, the words that come through is a readiness. So something in them has shifted, something in them has matured. And like I said, the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. It's not expecting to agree on anything. It's not expecting unicorns and rainbows. It's a much more mature energy, a much more realistic energy. And it's about, you know, we've got this same goal in mind, which is to have a committed, supportive relationship, you know, where you actually back each other up and lift each other up. And they want to overcome any differences that you may have had. Or if this is someone new coming in, there's, like I say, a readiness there of understanding that there may be differences along the way, two people coming together. You know, you're not going to agree on everything, and they understand that, they get that, they're ready to work this out, work this through. So what a nice energy to start with, group number one. Let's move on to the second placement for you, which is the love current placement, it's called. So if you have someone in mind, this is the current energy of your connection. Is it passionate? Is it uncertain? Is it growing? Is it blocked? We'll see. If you're seeking new love, what kind of new love is coming in this connection? What will there be the dynamic between you? Ah, wow. The Knight of Cups. Wonderful. Such a loving energy. Super positive. The Knight of Cups, to find this in a love reading, is a big green flag. Okay? The Knight of Cups really does embody love, does embody romance. This person who is coming towards you, or if it's your person, has something to offer, is coming through with a love offering, so their heart is open. This is a genuine offering. There is no blocks here, there is no uncertainty here. This is a genuine, without complications, like I'm hearing, like it's like this purity of this swan, and we see this purity of white in this swan, which is represents to me the purity of the offering. This feels without strings, without what's the word, without conditions. Yeah, so unconditional love comes to mind. In this offering is unconditional. You know, sometimes, you know, we can get an offering of love with you know, wanting something back, you know, but there's something about the energy around this, but it's just a giving without expecting, without expectations. This is the cup here. This is the love offering. So what a beautiful energy. There is an innocence to this energy that I feel. So kick off with two very strong energies from your person here, okay? They look to be in a good place, mentally stable, you know, with their head screwed on. And then we have this emotional depth and a pure offering that comes through immediately after that with this dynamic. So, you know, get ready, group number one. Placement number three. This is your love frequency. So what energy should you embody to attract the love you truly desire? So to respond to all of this, what's going on your side, okay? This is Two of Cups, so you know this is a mutual thing. What do you need to embody to receive this? The Page of Pentacles. Okay, we need to move slowly with this Page of Pentacles. We need to stay grounded. We need to be pragmatic, I would say, as well in our approach. So this is about consistency. Also with the page, we're at this stage where, you know, this coin here, which is the connection, which is this love dynamic, landing in your hands, yeah? It's like that moment I see almost where, you know, it's happened, it's materialized into the 3D, this thing that you wanted. And then it's kind of like, you know, now what? And this is with a page energy, this is it's okay to take a pause and to assess the situation, kind of get to grips with, say if it's an energy shift with you and your person, like how you wanted the relationship to be, how you hoped it would be, that materializing. You know, if you'd wanted the connection to improve, or if you had someone that you were attracted to that then became a relationship, you know, it's that shift. Or obviously for those of you where it's new love coming in, if you've been wanting and waiting for this to come through, and then it's like it happens, it's that shift when dreaming becomes reality, and then it can throw us off a little bit if we're not careful. So this is what the messages I'm getting that come through. This is a crucial point for you to kind of stand still and steady yourself, steady your energy. I'm drawn to all these tentacles of this octopus, which is like feeling the situation out. Yeah, what are your what is your sixth sense telling you? What is your spidey sense, you know, got your spidey sense tingling about to navigate your way through this? Don't rush in, you know, fools rush in, I'm hearing. It's like you've manifested this, it comes through, and it's like you've got a hot potato in your hand almost. So don't feel like you have to rush or make moves on this or sort of suddenly respond or snap into action. It's not about that. It's about holding this in your hand and feeling this situation out, taking your time and assessing the situation. Keep getting the information that's coming through and take that in, process it, and then react. Hope that makes sense. There's no rush. There's no rush here. Next placement is the manifestation key. This placement is called. So what action, mindset or belief will help you manifest the most fulfilling love connection? So this, we've touched on that with this is the love frequency that you should embody, but this is any kind of action that you should take or mindset to bring this into manifestation, okay, if it hasn't arrived yet. The Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about communication always when we see swords. And this is actually a card of conflict as well, which is interesting. So for those of you in a connection who have maybe had disagreements, miscommunication, there is something about needing, this is the action about needing to work on resolving this, okay? To take a different approach maybe in how you are communicating. We need to do some healing here around in the area of communication. So if some harsh words have been said, how can we heal that, okay? If that's what we're wanting to do. How can we speak our truth, but in a way that is delivered with love and with kindness and that is heartfelt. For those of you bringing in new love, this again is about how we communicate, okay? It's like that balance of speaking our truth and being direct and being open, but without doing it, I guess, in a loving way, not from a place of fear or from a place of anger or from a place of, you know, trying to force someone to hear us, okay? It's about, again, sort of listening and receiving, you know, not just communication, not just being one way, communication being both ways. So this is a message obviously for everyone who is brought to this reading, regardless of your situation, that to manifesting the most fulfilling love connection, this is the placement. It's the communication is key here. So maybe you've had issues in the past, be it with past lovers, be it with the connection that you're in now, and there's been conflict. Then this is the action, okay? So we've looked at the energy that we need to embody, which is a patient energy, which is a spidey sense energy, which is taking it slow, treading carefully. And then interestingly, in a way, the action that comes with this as well is about how we talk, how our words come out, is in a conflict averse kind of energy, okay? We can still speak our truth and be honest and ask for our needs and what we want without being harsh, okay? Without arguments, without things getting heated and things getting nasty in a way, yeah? Hard-edged. And then let's go to the final placement. And this is, we look to the future. The placement is called the Love Arrival. If you have someone in mind, this is, where is this connection heading? What is the potential future between you? If you're seeking new love, then this is the next romantic opportunity showing up for you. Let's see what we have. The High Priestess. It's a major arcana, okay? So this feels like important energy, big energy, okay? It has power in it. So if you're in an existing connection, this is a powerful connection. If it's a new one, then I'd say that this is going to, you know, hit you in the feels when it comes, okay? This connection. The High Priestess is going to a deeper level. This connection could be a past life connection. It's takes us to, the High Priestess is about the subconscious. It's about you may feel like you've met this person before, that you know this person, you know, that those kind of instant connections that you see someone and you really kind of recognize them even though you've never met them before in this life. Maybe what this connection resonates for you as well. So there is the continuation of this, or that wherever you're at, there is a deepening in this direction, okay? This person is part of your spiritual journey and they will help you understand yourself and tap into the unknown parts of yourself. Experiences that are new to you as well, that are a sort of ever deepening connection is what I feel here. And it has quite a magical quality, quite a otherworldly quality when we see the High Priestess. And there is something about this connection as well that won't be necessarily straightforward, is what I feel like, because it is so, the High Priestess is about our intuition. It's about, in some ways, the being in the shadows, being in the darkness, not in a negative way, but as in that it's almost that we have to just go off our intuition and on our instinct about where this will go, because it is unique and it isn't straightforward. It's not just this straightforward path for some reason with this person, because of the nature of this connection. There's something, yeah, unusual and unique about this, and it will have the energetic frequency of the inner world, of the subconscious, of trusting yourself. It's almost like you need to just trust yourself to navigate this. This person will bring that out in you and you will bring it out in them. It's a mysterious quality to it, really. But there is magic in that mystery. It's an interesting energy to end on there. So group number 1, I hope that reading resonated with you. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing so you'll be notified for all future readings. And please do join us for the rest of the Love Week events, but wishing you all the best with your connection or your new connection. Love and light. Hey group number 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose the Muse Tarot deck and this beautiful image of the 2 of emotions. So it says to me that it's this couple, this soulmate, who are taking an emotional deep dive together. I'm going to put that to the side. I've shuffled and pulled the rest of your tarot cards, so let's dive in. Placement number 1, this is the placement called the Heart Magnet. If you have someone in mind, this is this person's current emotional and energetic frequency, okay, in regards to love, what's going on for them that could be influencing this connection. If you're seeking new love, then this placement is about the person who is next coming in for you. It still gives us some insight into where they're at and what's coming in for you next with regard to this person, okay? Awesome, we have the 10 of materials. Lovely energy to start off with. 10 of materials is about, so this person, energetically, what do they want? What do they desire? Where are they at? They are searching and seeking the ideal, okay? So the 10 of materials is about having it all. So stability, commitment, that higher level of commitment. It's also connected on a kind of broader aspect to do with finances. So they may be putting in hard work and efforts, you know, towards building this life. If you think of traditional success, okay, this would be like getting married, getting the house, having the dream job, having the kids, having the dog. Now obviously that's not everyone's 10 of materials, that's not everyone's ideal, but that's just an example to express where your person is at. Materials as well is nice because it's a grounded energy, so it's like being prepared and willing to put in the effort of what achieving this 10 of materials will actually takes, about being consistent, about being realistic, about showing up and investing into the relationship, you know, into the job, into the life that they want to build with you, or if you haven't met yet, you know, with someone. It's a mature energy as well with the 10. You know, this has been a journey for them for sure, and they're at the point though where, You know, for some of you, say whether would be ready for marriage or ready for commitment. They're ready to take that leap is what I'm hearing. Let's go to the second position. So this is the placement called the love current. This is the dynamic between you and them. For new love, this is the dynamic that you can expect. You know, what is approaching you, what dynamic can you expect to come in. Muse of inspiration, full of passion with this. This is the King of Wands in the traditional deck with this Muse of inspiration, okay? You see all that fire. Inspiration is wands, so this is the element of fire. So this is the dynamic between you, okay? So passionate, fiery, both those things. But also with it being a king, it's like has a maturity to it again. It's like the Knight of Wands, for instance, is when you're still very much in the, you're still green to experiences and love, okay, new to them, and are still trying and experimenting and, you know, getting out there in the world and loving and leaving people, you know, having relationships that are, you're trying certain things and that not working, trying, you know, that kind of experimental stage. But the Muse of inspiration, the king, has been through all that and knows what they want and knows what they don't want. Yeah. So there is a certainty and a maturity in this connection. Maybe both of you have been through all that drama and now are ready to, can we see here again, sort of commit to a certain road, commit to a certain path. However, there is still a lot of expression here, a lot of heart's desires, a lot of passion. It's very much alive, you know, it isn't stagnant. You may still have a very passionate relationship in that this dynamic is that you are maybe people who are very outspoken and have a lot of opinions, and this can be fast moving energy and that kind of vibe, you know. It's not, it's still full of life, this connection, but it has got that maturity to it where we are on the same page, we are on this road. You could even maybe be both alpha personalities, and there can be, it doesn't feel negative, it feels more fun in some kind of power struggles, if that makes sense, like who would take charge, like you both have such strong opinions at times, you know, it makes for a very lively connection is what I see with this. Placement number 3. This is your love frequency group number 2. So what energy should you embody to attract the love that you truly desire? So this is touching closely on manifestation, okay? And so about the frequency that you're giving out to the universe to either with this, how do you want this relationship to go? If you're in a relationship, in a connection, or if you're looking for new love, what do you want to bring through? What frequency do you need to emit to the universe? And we have the Tower card and Major Arcana. Wow. Okay, so the Tower card, some of you may be familiar. The Tower card is about letting the old stuff go that no longer aligns with you. You could have experienced a Tower moment in this connection, or just in you. Obviously, if this is new love that you're wanting, could have been through a Tower moment for many of you, which is sudden change. Could have maybe been your past relationship that you are now done with, but that was like rocked your world, that didn't work out. It changed you, okay? It was maybe sudden, it was shocking the way that it went down. Or some of you maybe in your existing connection, something happened between you that was sudden and shocking. But either way, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. But the Tower energy is all about the universe coming in and just sweeping away what no longer aligns with you in order to make way and put you on a road that is in alignment for what's your highest good, what is best for you. You can welcome in. It's a reset, okay? It's a reset. So this, what energy you need to embody this? How do we embody the Tower energy? I would say just allow it to happen. Try not to resist it. Try to accept it. Try to accept the changes that are happening in you. Try to accept the changes that have happened around you. And keep in mind that this is a spiritual intervention that happens so that it's creating space for what is good for you and what is right for you, and what has been taken away doesn't align with you. Fourth placement, the manifestation key. So this is what action, mindset or belief that will help you manifest the most fulfilling love connection with this person, with this new person, okay, whatever applies. So we've said this is the energy that we need to embody, but there may be some action, okay, that we need to take, or something extra that we need to do for this love connection. And we have another king. This is the muse. Obviously in this deck it is the muse of voices, or this would be traditionally the King of Swords. So this is about communication. We actually had this in group number 1, being a slightly different message, but it was still focusing around communication and needing to be very direct, okay? The Muse of Voices is, and the King of Swords is committed to speaking the truth to the point of ruthlessness, actually, with the King of Swords or the Muse of Voices. It can sometimes come across as harsh, okay, but really what it is just that they go to the heart of the matter. So this is a message to me from Spirit to you, that it may feel counterintuitive to be so direct in speaking out about what you want and what you desire and your boundaries and your needs. But actually this is what is going to help you bring the most fulfilling love connection. It feels very much it's about being in your own power and feeling like you have the right to speak out, to ask for what you want, and express what's going on for you, what you need, what you want out of a relationship, out of this relationship. So don't shy away from that, okay? Because the Muse of Voices certainly wouldn't. The King of Swords would not shy away from that. And if people can't handle that, then then maybe that's a red flag for them. Because we can do it with, as long as we're not hurting anyone or disrespecting anyone's other's feelings, we can still do it sensitively. It's about being truly assertive. I like to see when particularly when King energy or Queen energy comes through, it's about being in your own power, and there's no need to be unkind about this message, okay? About speaking your truth is not being unkind. Asking for what you want is not being unkind if we do it in a truly assertive way. And then let's go to the final message, which is the placement of the love arrival. So we take a sneak peek into the future. If you're in a connection, where's this connection headed? Or if you're looking for someone new, where is your next romantic opportunity heading? And we have another major arcana. So many powerful cards in this deck. Okay, we've got 2 kings. We've got a 10 of materials, which is a power card. We've got the tower card here. And then we have the death card, which is very similar to this kind of tower energy that we've seen. It is a card of transformation. So this is really about starting something, allowing something to transform is what I'm hearing. Can we see how there's something new emerging here? So if this is in an existing connection, this connection is transforming in a deep level, okay, on a deep level even. If you're attracting new love through, I see that this is a entirely new kind of connection for you compared to what you've experienced in the past. So there's something about this, if you're in an existing connection, it is emerging as something new to me when we see this death card. It is transforming before your very eyes. It will happen, okay? It can't continue the way that it was. So if you were at some kind of impasse or the energy may be stagnated, then this is this shift. We've seen this readiness for commitment here now. Okay, so maybe if that was lacking for some of you, your person has moved into a place of commitment. Maybe for some of you, who are looking for new love, that you suffered sort of from the past of people not being ready for commitment. You know, that could be a shift, because we've got such determined energy here with these 2 kings. This is, you need to bring this King of Voices, and this is the dynamic between you, which is much more certain. It's much more clear in the direction that it's going in, that maybe this has been muddied before. And then we have the Tower, which is a transformation, and this feels like a continuation of that. So this relationship, be it new, be it a connection that's already exists, is a complete 180 for you, group number 2. It's broke free of these old constructs, these old ways of being, of things that you've seen in the past, that have maybe patterns that have been repeated and repeated. There is a death here of that. Can you see how there's 2 energies here as well? So this is you and that person. So this is a transformation for them just as much as it is for you. And something is emerging here that is completely different by nature. It's a new beast, okay, for both of you. Something new to explore, much like this Tower energy. The old is gone, the old way is dead. This is something entirely new beast, and it's exciting. Actually, it's a rebirth. You know, just as much as the death card is the ending of something, with death there is a rebirth as well, okay? So as that death happens, the rebirth happens, you know, then in the next second, as something ends, something new is born. And that's what's gone on here in group number 2. So powerful reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments in the section down below. And please do subscribe if you haven't already, so you'll be notified for all future videos. And do check out for the rest of the events of this week of love that is currently running, and how to manifest the love of your desires. But wishing you all the best. Love and light. Hey group number 3, welcome to your reading. So you chose the card, the 2 of Cups, from the Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic tarot deck. And I almost, when I see this image, it's like, you know, 2 roses coming from this one heart. 2 people of the same heart, which is really powerful image. We have the yin and the yang. You may be the yin to someone's yang, or this is obviously for those looking for new love. This is what's coming through. The light and the dark. You know, opposites attract as well for some of you. I hear that message. let's put that to the side, as we obviously have shuffled and pulled the rest of your tarot cards already. So let's get into it. Placement number 1. This is the placement called the Heart Magnet. So if you have someone in mind, this is this person's current emotional energy and frequency, what's going on for them. Again, if you're seeking someone new, this is still that person's energy. You may not even have met yet, but this is kind of where they're at in regards to love and relationships, what's going on for them. So let's take a look. And we have the Six of Cups, a beautiful card. Look, this is the Six of Cups. Cups is all about emotions, love. So they are in a kind of sensitive, vulnerable place when I see this card. Six of Cups as well in this deck talks to me about family. Some of you may be actually have children together. That can be for some of you. And they are missing that aspect if you are in no connection. Some of them may feel like, if you already are in a connection obviously with this person, that you are family. And you know, if you're, for those of you that are struggling or maybe in no contact, there's a lot of nostalgia in this card, a lot of missing and longing and wanting to reconcile. If this is looking for a new love connection, for some of you, it can be people from the past coming back through to you, okay, which could be a bit of a surprise, unexpected maybe. There are still some unresolved feelings that could come back around. Or if there's none of that kind of history, then it feels more like about, if it's new love, that there's just a real sensitivity to this card, wanting someone who feels like family, wanting that kind of, you know, where you can really be yourself with someone, maybe wanting to have a family, you know, have that settle down, have children together, because it's this family of bears that I see. There is what looks to be either a wedding chapel in the background there, or a house, you know, security, stability. There's another house back there. So this is almost like, looks like to me like a road, that kind of journey that this person is ready for, okay? So they may be missing you, longing for you, you feel like family. Or if it's new love, it's like that they want a family, they want this, you know, marriage, the house, you know, that's obviously a traditional sign, symbolisms, but you know, whatever fits to you of what you're, but it's certainly that they are ready for some kind of commitment. A very sort of emotional energy is what I feel from them as well. They're kind of in their feels, they're feeling vulnerable. Let's move to the second placement. This is the love current. This is the dynamic between you. So if this is someone you're in current energy with, this is the dynamic of the connection. Or if it's new love, this is what's the dynamic of the connection when this person comes through. Yeah? Justice. Major Arcana. The power of this connection, yeah, is palpable, is here. Justice is wrong's been righted, okay? Balance. If we think of a sort of court of law, okay, this is what comes to mind. It's like justice being done. I'm seeing, is it a gavel where it is being hit? It's like if someone is that strike of the gavel, that being a symbol of justice being done, yeah? I'm looking at the symbolisms that are coming through here. The balance of this two sides being coming together as one as well, so that can be like reunited for some of you. So it can feel like if this is a new connection, I feel like that maybe if you've had struggles of love in the past, and then it's almost like that this connection, because of the power of this connection, the good energy that it brings, that it can feel like righting the wrongs of historical things, that relationships that haven't worked out, okay? And it can feel like justice through a powerful connection, you know, being with someone who treats you right, where the give and receiving is equal, there is reciprocation, then this can feel like justice. For those of you who have had struggles with an existing connection, maybe it can be that I feel that wrongs will begin to get righted, okay? Some apologies may be made. There is some kind of healing that is taking place with this justice card, and it will feel fair. There's kind of a relief that I'm feeling inside, you know, that justice could bring. It won't, you know, it's not going to be magical in the sense of unicorns and rainbows magic, but there is some real healing that begins to take place. And you know, we can forgive. It doesn't mean we have to forget, but we can forgive. There's something about that energy going on here, enable us to move on. And that may be for some of you who, again, this person has had chance to miss you, has had chance to long for you, and then when we come back together, they will not want to lose you again. Yeah, that's for some of you as well that I see. And for some of you entering a new connection, I feel like it's justice in the past hurts and pains that you've had. This relationship may feel like it can make up for that in many ways. Yeah, which I feel resonates strongly through these cards. Let's move to placement number 3. This is your love frequency, group number 3. Okay, so what energy do you need to embody to attract the love that you truly desire? The Ace of Cups. Keeping your heart open with this Ace of Cups, being open again. Maybe this is connected for some of you about forgiveness. So if you really do want a relationship with someone where you've had struggles, maybe been in no contact, maybe been hurt by this person, but you've decided to move forward and try again with this person, with this justice, again, forgiveness, with that, you know, in time, don't rush yourself, but in time there is something about needing to open our heart and be vulnerable again. Okay, we can have boundaries, but yeah, we do. Ace of Cups is about being vulnerable again and opening our hearts and offering something from ourselves still. You see how this is a flower that's being presented in some ways. This goes both ways. Again, if it's new love, you know, hurts from the past may still sting, but we need to, something I feel like about just with this being the past energies as well, about them not being forgotten, but some sense of forgiveness here, about some old energy being released. Ace being new beginnings, fresh starts, new feelings, new experiences, sort of starting again. Even in an existing connection, there being a sense of starting again. I do feel like if we are going to do this, you know, if we are going to move up, like go back, try again, see if we can work this out, then we can't hold on to that old stuff, that past resentments. It's going to just muddy the waters and we'll kill this before it even begins. There's something about releasing past energies and starting again. So this is the energy that you need to embody. Embrace this fresh start. Be open to this fresh start. Almost, if you can, start again. You know, can we pretend it's the beginning again somehow? I hope that resonates. Let's move on to 4th placement. This is the placement called the manifestation key. So this is any maybe action that you need to take, a mindset or a belief that will further help you manifest the most fulfilling love connection with this person, with this new connection. Let's see. What else can you do? We've seen we need to emotionally and in a frequency, energetic way have an open heart. What action can we take? What belief, mindset? The 4 of Wands. That this, you know, this 4 of Wands is about commitment. It's about settling down. It's actually a card of marriage. Toiling the soil here with this garden outside, this house representing the kind of stable relationship, the committed relationship. And then we have all these roses blossoming, roses being connected obviously to love, to romance. So 4 of Wands is about a higher level of commitment, holding this belief, I think, that this is still possible, that this is still real, this is still the goal. It's also about celebrating the milestones that you have achieved so far. So maybe if you are feeling a bit, you know, there's some kind of doubt hanging over your head, or, you know, you may be consumed with anxiety or again, holding on to somehow the past in some way. And this is about actually celebrating how far that you've come. You may not exactly be where you want to be, but maybe you've made significant shifts in this connection already that you haven't fully acknowledged somehow. But the main thing I'm hearing is like there's this belief that this is still possible. You know, it's in that if we are going to go into a relationship, let's hold this belief, you know, that we can have this, or in a way, like, what's the point? Yeah, like, let's not doom this connection before we even start. Yeah, or this reconciliation kind of thinking, you know, that this isn't going to work out, maybe even from the beginning. It's like we need to still believe that this is possible. We need to celebrate the milestones that we've already hit within ourselves, within this relationship, you know. But it's this high level of commitment. This is almost like a dream commitment here, you know, this dream house, this blossoming of huge oversized flowers, love, romance, you know, having that deep connection with someone where it's a supportive relationship. We need to hold this belief, okay, and hold this mindset. And then final placement, this is looking to the future. This is the placement called the love arrival. So if you have someone in mind, where is this connection heading? If you're seeking new love, what is coming through for you? What kind of connection comes next for you in the future? This Ace of Pentacles, that stability that maybe has been missing, that fresh start that we talked about being open to. And then this is it coming into the 3D. Manifesting Pentacles is earth energy. It's in the here and now. It's in the 3D. It's tangible. We can hold this rose. Look how it echoes. I got excited then. Look. There is a rose here. There is a rose here. Can you see how this looks like? We have to imagine it. Yeah, we have to feel it in our hearts and visualize it. This almost looks like a dream, a fantasy. Yeah, we have to imagine it before it can manifest. And this is it in real life. This is it in the here and now. But this must come first. We must surrender to this first. people, I was watching a video on manifestation just yesterday, and it was a timely reminder. The person was speaking said, you know, that humans or people want the reality to come first in order to believe it. But what people struggle with and what we need to do is actually believe it before we see it. You know that saying, isn't it? This is the kind of energy from this reading that has come through slightly, where it says, you know, I'll believe it when I see it. But group number 3, we need to believe it to see it. But here it is, arriving in your hands, that love that you want, exactly how you imagined it. But we must surrender to that belief in order to allow it to come through to us and manifest. So I'll end the reading there, group number 3. I hope it resonated for you. If it did, please do give me a thumbs up. Leave any comments in the section down below, and please do consider subscribing if you haven't already, so you'll be notified for all future uploads. And please check out on the community page the rest of our week of love on this channel for what's coming up for the rest of the week, and how to manifest the love that you truly desire. But wishing you all the best and love and light, group number 3. Take care.